Hello guys, this is Carter, or Post Crisis, and today I am doing a test of my Elgato live commentary capture feature, and I wanted to make something productive out of the test, so I decided to make a garage tour video to show you some of the tanks that I have right now, as of May 2015, and show you some of the tanks that I plan to get. So yeah, I have 3 tier 10s currently. I have the American T125 and T123, and then I have the German Waffenträger LV100. And I love all my tier 10s, I still play them. This is my newest one, and I have just under 200,000 experience on it. As for the ones that I would like to get next, I am focusing on my Russians. I'd like to get the IS-4 and the Object 263 as my next tier 10s. I really love the playstyle of both of these, so I'm excited to keep going up these lines. As for the rest of my tanks, I've got the T7 car. I love the autoloader style, I don't know, just the play style of this little thing. So I kept it. I like it. I don't intend to sell it. T71, like I said, I like me my autoloaders. And then I have going on the British line, I got the Carnarvon and the AT-15. I haven't done too much into those. I've been kind of just putting them on the back burner. As for my Germans, I've got the Leopard. After trying to go down the medium line for the Germans to get the Leopard 1, it just, I don't know, I really struggled with the VK 30.01D. Something about it, I just didn't like it. I don't know. I did do this pretty early on, and I was still learning the game, so maybe if I went back, I would have a little bit better luck. But when I first started this, I really struggled with this line, so I decided to go down the light take line and see if I could do a little bit better than that. And I like the Leopard a lot. I've had a lot of fun with this. So if these two are anything like the Leopard, I think I'll be fine getting the Indian Panther. So yeah. After that, I've got the Panzer 3-4, and this is one of my all-time favorite Tier 5 tanks. I bought this one back recently just because I remembered how much I loved playing it. I love the speed. I love the maneuverability. I like the gun. I like the fact that it can still bounce shots in a Tier 5 max game. I don't know, it's one of my favorite Tier 5 tanks. I love this thing. I prefer it over the Panzer IV, but that's just me. After going on the Tiger line eventually, I have this thing fully upgraded. I'm actually pretty close to getting my Tiger, which now that they've since buffed the fire rate on the Tiger, I'm actually excited for that. I think it'll be a decent tank. So yeah. And then after that, I've got my Nashorn and my Waffenträger LV100. Actually, this was probably one of the easiest grinds that I ever did. I don't know what it was, but I really like this line. It was, you know, I don't know, with maybe the exclusion of the exception of the Tier 7. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that one was okay. It was mediocre, but everything else on that line, the Rheinmetall Borsig was awesome. The Waffenträger off Panzer IV was awesome. Nashorn was awesome. The Tier 5 that I also don't know how to pronounce was awesome. I don't know. This line, the glass cannon feature of it is it's great. So the Nashorn was one of my favorites. I love the gun on it. That 88mm is incredible, and it was just one of the easiest grinds I've ever done. And so I went back through and I decided to buy this thing again just because I had so much fun playing it. And I intend to buy my Rheinmetall Borsig back as well. So as soon as I have the money, because buying Tier 8s from scratch aren't too cheap. And then yeah, buy a KV4 and SU100M1. So coming up, my stats. I can take a look at those. Overall, I have a 54% win rating with 5,400 battles played. I'm still kind of recovering from my initial inexperience because I wasn't a beta tester or anything. I just kind of heard about the game and decided to play it. I struggled a little bit in the beginning, but I'm recovering from that. So yeah, 54% win rating. It's kind of weird though because I have a 45% loss rating, but 54 win rating. So I don't quite know why that is. It's the way the game calculates it, I guess. But whatever. Probably my best tank is my T125. I have 205 games played in it with 61% win rating. You know, you could argue that my T7 is my best, but I don't even have 10 games played in this thing yet, so I don't really feel like it's an accurate representation of my contribution to the battle with this. Versus my E5, where 200 battles is a lot, and the 61% win rating that I've managed to maintain with it is, showing that I have an effect in those battles. So I love my E5. It's one of my favorite tanks. So yeah, my worst tank is definitely my Carnarvon. I have a 20% win rating in it. It's bad. It's by no fault of my own. It's a story for maybe when I do a Carnarvon review. But let's just say that I was repeatedly in tier 10 matches doing the most damage on my team using the Black Prince's gun. That's how bad it was, over and over and over again. So it was, yeah, it was ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, 20% win rating, not too great, but I did everything I could with that one. So yeah, anything else? You'll notice I do not run a premium account. The only time I will ever really use premium is when it comes in an operation like this. Other than that, I will, you know, maybe every once in a while I'll buy 1 or 2 days if I know that I can sit down and play for a while. But, you know, that's pretty rare. So other than that, you know, I don't really run with a premium account, and, you know, I managed to do okay. So, you know, it is entirely possible to play this game and do well in this game without using a premium account. The other thing, you know, I do keep a small supply of gold on me. I have 1,100 currently, and every 2 or 3 months I'll buy, you know, 20 bucks worth or so. And that's just to, you know, do things like free experience or get, you know, permanent camouflage on tanks that really need it. Generally, I reserve that for my tier 10s. So, you know, I don't really, I use that very sparingly. And, you know, if I have a particularly hard stock grind or whatever, that's when I'll use it. But, you know, I've had that same 1,100 in there for forever. So I try to be pretty careful with how I use my gold. So yeah, other than that, I'm hoping to, you know, get these ones up to tier 10 next. You know, now that my school year is wrapping up, I should be able to post videos more. And I'm excited for that. We'll see where I go over the summer. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. This is likely to change, seeing as this is one of my first videos. So this is, as right now, it's May 2015. So we will see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to check out some of my other videos that I will hopefully have coming up soon. Thanks for watching.